until now, the lead vocal has just been one guy, me singing in the middle of the mix. But then during the chorus, something has to change. So I'm joined by all these backing vocals, and that one vocal in the center splits up into 4. And, you know, there are 2 in each ear, and then 2 that are sort of that way. The whole thing just kind of blossoms. 'Cause I thought I found my best friends, but now I'm not all... I mean, let's turn off 3 of them, and you'll just hear 1. Found my best friends, but now I'm not all too sure. And the girl and they're joined by a couple more guys. Thought I found my best friends, but now I'm not all too sure. And altogether, the vocals sound like this. 'Cause I thought I found my best friends, but now I'm not all too sure. And the girl I thought I'd marry doesn't text me anymore. There's me pretending I can play saxophone. I can't, but Katya can. Have a listen to this. When she first sent me that, and didn't even have like any reverb or any mixing on it, so I was just like, yes! Oh my god, this is exactly what was needed in this section. And I had my own fake saxophone in there, but holy shit, like as soon as I got the recording, I was like, that's it, that's gonna make this song a song. Cause she sent me like a whole bunch of parts, a whole bunch of little snippets. I told her just go nuts on the track, just record whatever you think is best. She gave me a lot of different snippets I could put together. So it was a bit of like a puzzle, taking all these little pieces and like, you know, turning them into a cohesive, like, kind of sax line. And I was struggling with a way to end it that didn't feel kind of strange, because yeah, we have this, like, drop-off where everything kind of goes away. But all of her lines, she hadn't really, like, made something that kind of ended in that way, so all of her lines kind of went over, because they were taken from all over the track. So I was like, okay, how can we add a final thing? So I was like, let's cheat, let's just do like a little tape stop. And it ended up being one of my favorite parts of the track. Ugh. And then the whole thing collapses. It's like big, and then it goes. And the whole thing speeds up back again. It's like a whole new universe. We start at 90 BPM, and then we go to 82, much slower. Then we slow down even more for the chorus, where we hit 73 BPM. So that's whatever, 90 minus 73, that's how much of a difference there is between the... What is that? I can't do math. I don't know. I can't do math too. Good. And then we bring it back up to 90 and a half BPM. Because you gotta make a difference. The first verse is 90 BPM. Now we're 90 and a half. Oh man, it's fucking hot as shit. Okay, I'm just gonna take this off. A little Freddy moment. Check this out. So we have like, it's sort of a cop out, isn't it, to like reuse the same lyrics for the second verse. But honestly, I couldn't think of, for the life of me, a new set of lyrics for the verse that expanded upon what I wanted to say. You know, anything else would have just been like pulling shit out of it. Let's just repeat it. But I didn't want it to be the same either. So the first verse and the second verse are quite different. So much of me still feels so new sometimes. It's a little more scared, a little more desperate. Oh, you. Compare that OU to this OU. Oh, you. Right, pretty calm, and this one is. Oh, you. That one's like, you know, breakdown time. We left the bass out, like when we first began the song. This time we start with the bass. So. Oh yeah, the bass slides. That was like a last minute decision, because before I had bump to go ta-da. Oh, also we changed the lyrics a little bit in one part, just to make it something changed. Before, this is just like the slow section, but this time, let's, you know, something new. Keep them interested. promise was for me to stay forever. So this time we have a new sax line. And then at this part, we hit the instrumental. There is no space for anything there. I couldn't have added anything if I wanted to. Every single little crevice is being taken up by something. I was playing it to my friend, and then I didn't really know how to end the song, so I kind of just redid the chorus on the piano. Bum 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 dun, dun. I played the melody with the right hand in octaves, and she was like, "Dude, that piano part, you gotta keep that in somehow. Like, that better make it into the original song." I was like, "Yeah, no, that's a good idea." My favorite part is the bass, because in all the previous ones, right, D flat, F, but in this instrumental section, we had this. It's like, what is it? 3 semitones lower than the lowest note on a bass, and now I did not play that in because unfortunately my bass has 4 strings. I'd love to get a 5-string bass, so you should join my Patreon. So we hit this low D flat, just sinks like a fucking rock underneath the entire mix. It's just so unbelievably low. I told Katya at this point, just like, wail. She provided me with this, which is. Like, you're working on this song, and you think you know how it sounds like, and then you get this back, it's like, wait, that's mine? I get to use that? Like, I didn't even play it. I just gave her $20. And this was a part that I had in my original, my first sax line. I was playing on the shit sax. I wish I still had that. I deleted it, like, out of joy, but I wish I had it so I could show you just how much better this is. Always get real people to play your instruments if you can. If that's a luxury that you're offered, it tends to just always be better. And that's all distorted. I had like this big outro section planned, and it'd be like a whole new chorus, and then I couldn't really make it work. So then, like, that was like my plan for a good while. So I was like, "Fuck, how do I end this song?" Because I didn't just want to end it small after such a fucking huge thing just happened. And then I heard this sax line that she recorded. That's quite good, isn't it? I was like, oh, okay, let's make the drums do that too. And then that just sounded so final. Big chord. And that's the end of the song. I felt a little bit lied to. New. So much of me still feels so new sometimes.